Well, good morning, everyone. I'm Kelsey Clem, the city administrator. I'm going to kind of MC this. We got several people who are going to speak. Of course, I'm going to state the obvious. It's kind of chilly out. We normally don't do groundbreaking in February, but this is kind of an unusual project, and really appreciate everyone for coming out. Thank you for being here. Again, this is a long time coming. It's important to kind of celebrate these milestones and kind of recognize all the efforts and all the people who put in the efforts to kind of get us to the point that we're at today. So with that, I'm going to have Vice Mayor Ron Zeman say a few words from the City Council.
Good morning, everybody. This certainly is an exciting day here for Detroit Lakes, and it's always an exciting day when everything is brand new. It's going to be a new structure, but this project is actually going to kick off our entire beachfront projects that'll get going this summer with Westlake Drive, a new beachfront, a new pavilion, a whole new master plan for the city park. So this is where it's going to all start here this morning. On behalf of Mayor Brink, the entire City Council, and the citizens, I'm just so happy that all of you would be here for this groundbreaking. It was back in 1948, 78 years ago, that we had the original groundbreaking for this facility. And as you can see, this building is pretty well wore out, and we definitely, the taxpayer got all of his money out of this building. There's no doubt about that. For the past 7 to 8 years, the City Council, many committees have been working on plans to how to get in and renovate this building and how we're going to pay for it. Our city administrator, our city council, Terry Eider, we all made many trips down to St. Paul to meet with the bonding committees, trying to get bonding funds for this project, but we always came up short. The biggest competition we had at that time, if you remember, many small cities were having trouble with water infrastructure, sewer problems, and towns of 3,000-4,000 people had $8, $12, $15 million bills and couldn't pay for it. So most of that bonding money went to help those projects, and projects like ours were kind of passed over. So it came out to that time that we decided that if we're going to make this project happen, it's going to have to be raised locally, and we're going to have to come up, how we're going to come up with $5 million to make this project possible. We're able to come up with money from the city of Detroit Lakes, the American Legion campgrounds, Detroit Lakes park funds, the school district, and the public utilities all came up with money. We came up with a total of $1,745,000. That's a long ways from the $5 million that we needed. So, as you know, it takes a lot of people to make anything happen, a lot of volunteers, and I want to thank everybody who has been a volunteer person on this project to make things happen. And I'm going to turn it back over to the City Administrator, Kelsey Clem, and he's going to introduce some of the people that have been the team players in making this project to go forward. Kelsey?
Thank you, Ron. Next, we're going to talk about actually who's going to be doing the work, and then we'll talk a little bit about some of those on the fundraising committee and the school district after that. So Dustin Brisland is here, representing Brisland Construction. They gave us a great bid on doing this phase one of basically the building improvements that are going to get started really any day, I think, or any hour. We also have a phase two. It's actually going to be going out for bid here hopefully in the next 30 days, and that's really the field improvements. But on phase one, doing the building, we have Brisland Construction.
Good morning. Actually, Derek Brisland, but I've been called worse, so. My name is Derek Brisland, and on behalf of Brisland Construction, I'd like to say that we are honored to be the general contractor on the restoration of this iconic ballpark. I'd like to start with a personal story here from my childhood. About 40 years ago, I was sitting with my grandfather, Dick Brisland, at a place called Kittyland across the street. I asked him if this field across the street was where the Minnesota Twins played ball. He informed me that it wasn't indeed where the Twins played, but to me it felt that big, it felt that important. Years later, my brothers and I, Blake, and we each had an opportunity to play on this very field. Summer nights in Detroit Lakes, under the lights. Those are memories that stick with you. Baseball, like construction, is a team sport. We've assembled a strong team of local trade partners, and we're ready to knock this project out of the park. Our goal is simple. We want to honor what this ballpark is meant to the community while helping set it up for the next generation of kids who will create their own memories. I pray for God's blessing on this project and on the individuals working on it. We are proud to be working in our hometown, and we're excited to get things started. Thanks.
Thanks, Derek. My notes said.
He's the brains of the
We're
office.
from Frazee, that we can get away with that. Next, Rod Nielsen is going to come up. He's the Activities Director here at Detroit Lakes Public Schools. And as Ron was mentioning, DL Public Schools, John Steffel, we started this committee, I think about 8 years ago. We started talking about shared facilities that the city and school use, and somehow that kind of evolved into, we really got to do something with Washington Ballpark, and here we are. So, Rob?
Well, thanks for the opportunity to be here and speak regarding this exciting project. The renovation of historic Washington Ballpark represents an exciting and meaningful collaboration between the City of Detroit Lakes Public Schools, and the Youth Baseball Organization, and the many generous donors that made this possible. For generations, Washington Ballpark has been a recognizable part of the Detroit Lakes skyline and a cherished landmark in our community. While time has taken its toll on the facility over the years, this project presents a tremendous opportunity to restore and reimagine this historic space. Together, we are transforming Washington Park into a facility our entire community can be proud of, a place that honors its rich history while providing a safe, modern, and welcoming home for baseball players from Detroit Lakes for many years to come. I would be remiss if I didn't mention the impact that Terry Eider has had on this project. The impact of his leadership he's provided throughout this process, his vision, persistence, and tireless work have been instrumental in moving this project forward. Quite simply, without his leadership, this probably would not have happened. This renovation is more than an upgrade to a field. It's an investment in our youth, our community, and a tradition that has long brought families and neighbors together. Through strong partnerships and shared vision, Washington Ballpark will once again stand as a symbol of pride in Detroit Lakes. Thank you.
Thank you, Rob. Next, of course, we talk a lot about who we're doing this for, and the youth is a big participants of users of this field. So next, I want to have Josh Hookgrabber come up and talk a little bit about Detroit Lakes Youth Baseball Association.
Good morning, my fellow Hardy Minnesotans. Couldn't be more excited to be here this morning and at the focal point of Detroit Lakes. So we have 6 young gentlemen that are up here and may not get to realize the fruits of our labor, of everyone that put together their time, effort, and time, talent, and treasure to make this possible. But we wanted you to hear in their own words what it means to play baseball in Detroit Lakes, and to play baseball right here. Last year, so I represent the Detroit Lakes Youth Baseball Association. I'm also a coach. We played a 14-year-old baseball game here on a Thursday night. Our great city has so much going on. This is a can-do city. We were turned down a few different times with state bonding, and we looked inward and made it happen internally. So each of you in the audience, each of you in the crowd, each of you watching online, everyone had a part in this, and we're really excited about it. Last summer we were playing, and there was a band going on. There were cars cruising by like there are right now. There were people walking, and it just drove home how important baseball is in Detroit Lakes, and how important it is to have good, solid structures, meaningful facilities that we can all take pride in. So, fellas, if you don't mind introducing yourself and saying a word or two about baseball and playing in Detroit Lakes. Thank you, everyone.
I'm Eli Hatch, and playing baseball here at Washington just means everything. Growing up, playing with friends, and making memories that I'll remember growing up is just everything.
My name is Holden Redding, and Laker baseball means the world to me. I'm just excited to see what the future has to come.
I'm Corbin Crump,
and playing baseball at the historic Washington ballpark has meant a lot these past years, and the community support at all these games has meant a lot for all of us here. So thank you guys.
Dylan Barker, and Washington means a lot to me. I made a lot of friends here, and we got a little unlucky with the timing because we probably won't get to play here, but I can't wait to see what happens here.
My name is Desmond Bierman, and just playing here, making all the memories, is just pretty fun.
Griffin Lindbergh, and playing here has just meant a lot. Just representing your city and just having a blast with your friends, just so much fun.
Our anticipation with these remodels is that we can be better equipped to host more tournaments in town, to get more people coming here and to have a greater pride in our community. So again, thank you so much. If you see these gentlemen, they're going to be playing baseball this summer on the high school and the middle school fields. Okay, please stop in and cheer them on. When we're live here, certainly come in and take in a game. It's a lot of fun. Baseball is alive and well in Detroit Lakes, and we are very appreciative of everything you guys have done. Thank you.
Thank you, Josh, and players. Next, I just want to recognize a few more people before we do the groundbreaking. Trevor's here, Cook from Whitseth, and you know, say any words. Good. I think it's really important. We talked a lot about the fundraising aspect of this, so we should recognize the members of our fundraising committee. So just throw your hand up when I say your name. I think most of them are here. Natalie Bly, Josh Hookgrabber, Matt Hedstrom, Stu Omberg, Charlie Lindbergh, and Tom Clevey. Again, just want to thank City Council, City staff, Tom Gulan, Sean King, Carrie Tyson, Heidi Thunberg, who've all been part of that committee as well, kind of helped us along the way, getting out information as we need. And of course, we talked a little bit about Terry Eider already. I'm sure he would want to be here, and I'm sure he's missing this. He's put a lot of time, a lot of effort into this. So maybe one more round of applause for Terry. I think to kind of wrap this up before we do the groundbreaking, you know, I just think about the time that I worked on the project over the last number of years. There was a lot of opportunities for us to just paint the dang thing, right? Put lipstick on the pig, literally, you know, but we'd still have a pig. So I think the discussion that we've had, again, at the council level with the school, Terry and others, is we want a project and we want to do it right. And again, doing a project right takes a lot of time, sometimes a lot of patience, to go through the design, get all the approvals we need. This is the historic Washington ballpark, so that comes with some extra hurdles we have to get through. But I think in the end, this is a project the community is going to be very proud of because we're going to get it right. So with that, thank you for coming, and please stick around. We're going to scoop some dirt.
Is the fundraising done?
Oh. Thanks, Josh. Fundraising committee. Yeah, so the status of the fundraising, again, the group has done a great job, raised over $2.5 million already in pledges. But as I talked about, we're going ahead with phase 1, but we still need a bid phase 2. And phase 2 is the field improvements, and we're still short on getting the field improvements that we want to get done. That includes everything from a turfed infield, drain tile, irrigation, and fixing the lights. So something's going to have to give, or we're going to have to find a way to fundraise that balance. So there's still plenty of opportunity to make those pledges. We still have a few more great sponsorship opportunities. Again, that's all through the City of Detroit Lakes. We're the fiscal host for the project. So by all means, contact the city offices or contact someone that's on the fundraising fundraising committee, and we can get you set up for making a pledge. All right, thanks everyone.
Like